What's going on, YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about DCeased Hope at World's End, issue number 5. That's right. Earlier today, I recorded my review of Teen Titans, issue number 43. Went all in on that book, just basically shat on it like at no end. Like I was not feeling that book at all. And I'd probably be in a big downer mood. And I am for the way things are being handled in the main continuity. But on the bright side, I have this, which is the polar opposite of that book. Like if you're a Damian fan, like I am, and you really despise what happened in today's issue of Teen Titans, you're getting the complete opposite of that. It's so strange. It's like everything but the main continuity is so much better than anything going on in the main continuity. Like DCeased Hope at World's End, the writing is so on point. This is a pitch perfect continuation of the Super Sons, and they're doing something that I've always wanted to see, adding an Amazon to complete their own little Trinity. This time we have Cassie Sandsmark, Wonder Girl, who becomes basically their Wonder Woman. We finally, I've been hoping for this for a long time. We have a new DC Trinity, at least for the DCeased universe. The DCeased world, like I said, every character is on point, written very well. Tom Taylor did this issue, and he really nails the writing for the Super Sons. This issue just gave me so much joy. I love this issue. I'm just gushing over it right now. I mean, Teen Titans today, no, get that away from you. This is some real good shit. So let's go ahead and talk about the issue, discuss what happens in here. So this is chapter 5. I haven't talked about the other issues up to this point, but somebody requested on Twitter that I go ahead and talk about it. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about it and just talk about why this issue is so great. So instantly the issue begins. They find out that Damian, who in the previous issue became the new Batman, John goes to meet Cassie, and he's talking with her, and they're like, Damian stole the invisible jet, and we kind of get this little dynamic. So immediately right here, just this panel right here where they're going because Damian's going to go find his mom and then kind of say his final goodbyes to his father's grave in the Batcave. And like I said, the humor is on point in this issue. You can just see kind of this image right here. You see John there, Damian the invisible jet. They're like, take it down, Damian. And then the three of them basically just kind of go together and they form their own little Trinity. The humor is on point too. Just kind of this right here. This is wholesome. This is great. Just kind of the little fun stuff. They're having a good laugh. And I like that. Despite how dark the stuff here is in DCeased, there are hopeful and humorous moments. And the writing, like I said, is on point. Just this little moment here. It's so wholesome. And in the middle of the most messed up events you can think of, the characters are on point. The writing is there. This is the Super Sons. And adding Cassie to the mix adds a new element to it. Now we have a Trinity. So yes, so Damian's going to Gotham Bank to go find and rescue his mother. And again, the artwork is really on point. It's very cartoony. And they go ahead and meet Talia al Ghul. And Damian tells her what happened to Bruce. And of course, she's pretty heartbroken about it too, which I like too. So he's like, I'd like you to come. You can come with me if you want, mother. So we can go ahead and say the final goodbyes. Cassie and John don't really like Talia, which I think is pretty fun too. And just the fact that they kind of crap on her and stuff too. Then we go ahead and we see the graves. This is something that ties all the way back to basically what happened in DC Unkillables. I believe it was Jason Todd who did this. Dick Grayson, brother, Nightwing, the one who got to grow up, Bruce Wayne, father, mentor, bastard, Batman, Tim Drake, friend, Robin, the best of us. Again, this is a very emotional moment. Damian gets a chance to mourn. Somebody comes in, and it's Stephanie Brown. And I was really happy about this because I really like the dynamic that Damian Wayne and Stephanie Brown had in the comics, and we really haven't seen that utilized. I can't remember the last time I've seen them really interact, at least in the main continuity. It's been so long, but again, Stephanie goes there saying she's looking for Batman, then she's found him, and it's Damian, and she gives him a hug, and probably the most emotional moment of the whole thing, you actually get to see him break down and cry. Look at that image. That's a really touching scene, and it's followed up by something really great. We even find out, we see some instigation between Talia, Cassandra, and all of them, and kind of the issue ends with saying, Stephanie says, Damian, you need a Robin, and Stephanie comes in and they basically got a Robin there. And again, like I said, the artwork is really good. The writing is on point. I don't know how many times I have to say this. just everything about this entire issue, it just straight up clicks. Like, it clicks, and it clicks very well. I don't know. I don't really have any complaints for it. I honestly, this was my favorite issue out of all the DCeased issues I've read, because like I said, it's not, nobody really major dies in this issue. It's just kind of the characters. Like, we get a bit of that lighthearted Super Sons nostalgia that I've been missing for so long. We have Cassie Sandsmark joining them to form their own new little Trinity, which is obviously going to take flight in DCeased Dead Planets, and we're going to still get several more chapters of this stuff. And just, God, I just miss the Super Sons so much, and the wholesomeness of this issue, and like the heart of it all, and Stephanie Brown dropping her spoiler mantle and becoming like Robin. And another like thing that changed up, because Batman needs Robin. Like, Robin has been a key factor in Batman's livelihood since pretty much the beginning. It's Batman and Robin. It always has been Batman and Robin, and we haven't really gotten much of that. And so with Batman gone, or like Damian taking over Batman, they definitely need a new Robin. And in the neat twist of it, we have Stephanie Brown, who is actually more experienced and who was Robin before, who becomes Robin as kind of like the mentor to Damian's Batman. So it's a nice switcheroo of the dynamic, but Damian as the new Batman has a Robin in his life, and that is Stephanie Brown, and I think that's really cool. I think it changes things up a bit, and it keeps it fresh. And again, the emotions are there, the humor is there on points, the art style is great, reminds me a lot of the artwork you'd see in Super Sons. I really, really, really enjoyed this issue, and it's nice to see the characters written correctly. There's no regression, the characters are on point. We got a new Trinity here, and I cannot wait until the next issue. I'm kind of bummed that I have to wait. I don't know, was it like 2 weeks to the next DCeased Hope at World's End? I think there's going to be 14 chapters or so of this thing. But I am really, really satisfied, and I can't recommend this issue enough. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just gushing over it, and I have no complaints. Like I said, it's a fantastic issue. I kind of skimmed through it, and if you haven't read it, go back and read it. Read all of DCeased. Tom Taylor is on fire with that series. This, to me, is the main canon right now. Like, because the main continuity that they have right now of the DC Universe, it's just been kind of a mess. So I'm like, you know what? DCeased is my main canon right now, because I just can't stomach what they're doing in the main timeline. But I do absolutely love what they're doing with DCeased. Like I said, characters do die, and they die in pretty graphic ways, but they are the characters. These are them. It's not like they're like written out of character or anything like that. This is just them on point, and it's written and drawn so well. And the world is unique, and the new dynamics that are being formed, and the emotions, just everything is clicking in this issue. So again, if you get the chance to check out DCeased Hope at World's End, issue number 5, I can't recommend it enough. If you're a Super Sons fan, I can't see why you wouldn't be reading this thing, because it is really, really good. So anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Post your comments down below, hit that bell for notifications, like this video, share it with you on social media platforms. I got some more stuff coming up along the way, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching this. Take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Go check it out. It's pretty good. Peace.